Revenge has a drop this Sunday, December 13th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can calculate what that will be for you. As you can see, we have a lookbook image here. We're going to take a look at this. We're also going to take a look at another lookbook image, and then we're going to move on to the drop list and check out some leaks of the items from the drop so we can get a close-up view on some of the details. But with that being said, you can also see on the right-hand side, they have a comment from Revenge. It says updated quality on all hoodies and basics. So they had a post of this on their Instagram story. It might have been Garrett's story instead of the brand's, but it just said, updated blanks, updated like cut and sewn for some of the pieces, and then prices are allegedly supposed to stay the same. So hopefully we finally see some increase in quality with the prices staying the same. This has kind of been something they've been promising for a while, I suppose. They've switched blanks a lot in the past, but hopefully they finally get some higher quality pieces for the prices that they are charging. But with that being said, we'll get to it. Talk about this lookbook image here. Obviously, we have this all over print tracksuit, and they've done this before, this like pattern. They've called it like Massacre before. I'm not exactly sure what the actual jacket and track bottoms were called. This is obviously like kind of like a winter set. Though from my understanding, what I've heard, the jacket is more of like a shell, like a thin winter ski coat or something. But they have done this before in a black and 3M colorway, I think. I'm not sure if they did it in any other colorways, but I know that 3M one had some issues with like the 3M rubbing off, like it was like almost like glitter or something and just making a mess everywhere. But I saw some people saying this was 3M. From what I saw, the like in-hand pictures of it, or like the leaks of it, or whatever you want to call it, it looks like it's just a white colorway. I don't think it's actually 3M this time around, though I could be wrong. But yeah, as far as this piece goes, or I guess I'll just give my thoughts on the pieces when we look at them in the drop list. But moving on, we have the other lookbook picture that I wanted to talk about. This time around, we have the color on this one is a little deceiving. Like they kind of added like a glow to it and messed with some of the properties of the image. This is an olive color. It just looks, I don't know, it looks strange here with how they edited it. But it's an olive Chanel patch. I always forget how to say it. If you guys aren't familiar with that type of material, that Chanel patch, I saw a lot of people asking like, what is it? Think like a shag carpet, like a kind of like a rougher carpet, I suppose, and then put that on like an actual patch, and then that is like sewn on to the piece, or maybe like uses some adhesive to stick on. I think usually sewn though, but that is what Chanel patch is. Personally, I think these are kind of cool. We've seen this released before. I think we've seen even the olive colorway. We're going to see a couple more colorways from the drop as well when we look at the drop list, but these have been given out to a bunch of like friends and families. I think like Charlie D'Amelio and like Dixie or whoever have been seen rocking these. DJ Scheme has been seen rocking it. We've seen this really all over in different colorways, and we're going to be seeing 3 different colorways in the actual drop list when we do take a look. And the next thing I want you guys to take a note of are the bottoms, the sweatpants. They're just kind of like a basic sweat. If this was Palace, it'd be like basically a piece. And up on the top of the thigh, you have that little ARC logo. But interestingly enough, these are not present in the drop list, though Revenge has been known to drop things that aren't on the drop list. Usually it's just different colorways though, so I wouldn't get your hopes up too much of seeing these later today, though they definitely could be in a following drop or like a future drop. So with that out of the way, we can check out the actual drop list right here. Like I said, we have the like the ski suit or whatever, the all over print suit. We get 2 basic hoodies, which I think these have dropped before, this style of hoodie. I think we've got it in like a blue colorway and maybe like an olive colorway, or maybe they use some different graphics, but it's just a plain old hoodie and it's got a little ARC logo up on top. Moving forward, we have this hoodie down here in the center line, which features the Easter Island lady on the back, and then the front graphic, that Revenge lightning logo, has like actual drips on it, which definitely not my favorite take on the Revenge Lightning logo, but not a bad one, definitely. And then on the very bottom, we have those Chanel patch hoodies. We have a white on gray, the black on olive that we saw, and then black on black, which is by far my favorite. I like that black on black. As far as other colorways that have been like kind of handed out to people, I think there's also a black and red colorway out there. And then I think that's all we've seen. I don't think, I personally haven't seen any other like leaks of different colorways, but yeah, we're getting 3 today. I know some people were hyped up about it. As far as resell goes, I really don't see anything from this middle row reselling. I really don't care for this graphic on the back. We'll get a little bit closer of a look later, but yeah, definitely not a big fan of that. And I'll just talk about this gray colorway because we don't have a close-up of the gray colorway on the back. I really don't like that they went with just like a square image. Like Revenge has done this before where they'll kind of like cut out an image and then crank the saturation or the brightness or whatever, so it's just like a white puff print that they're using, and then they'll swap colorways, but it'll still kind of be cropped to that image instead of just a straight up square, which I really don't like that. I think that's like super lazy. It's already not original artwork, and then they're just literally taking just a screen grab of it and putting it on the back. I don't care for that at all. And like, true, there are some that do look cool, and this is not one of them in my opinion. Like once you see the lady's face up close, it looks, I don't know, man. Channel patch might have some resale. I could see the black on black definitely reselling. And then I never really understood why, but people do go crazy for like sweatpants and stuff. So maybe these track pants will resell, maybe the jacket will resell. I'd check out Grailed though to see kind of like what the previous iterations of them are going for. So moving forward, we have, I believe we start off with the jacket. Yep. So we got the jacket right here. Like I said, we got this white colorway. Obviously you can see the color blocking going on, and it is what it is. It's just all over print. I do like that they added kind of like some Velcro straps on the cuffs. It's kind of annoying when jackets don't have that, which gets like super baggy, but I think for the most part, a lot of these, like this type of jacket will have it. It's kind of more the like denim jackets. You're getting that a little bit where they might choose not to have like a tightening strap on the cuff with like a button or something. And then also maybe like some trench coats or something. But I think this is kind of the standard to have that. Moving forward, we have the Easter Island lady. Sorry, this isn't rotated either. I just quick opened this from Discord, which I guess if you're not a part of the Discord, you can find a link to it in the description down below, as well as a link to the subreddit, which we got everything over there and in the Discord. So be sure to follow those if you are into Revenge. But we have a closer up view of the lightning logo. Like I said, this is kind of dripping, and in my opinion, this is a winter drop. Why not go with something kind of like wintry on the back or something? We have the drips kind of looking like icicles or something, or like some melting snow. Find some old like gothic portrait or painting, landscape painting of like a cave melting or something, and throw a skull in there or something. I don't know, but instead they use this and like, I don't know, tilt your head and just look at this lady's face. This is the Easter Island emoji. I don't know if they altered it at all or the dude who painted it is just kind of whack, but that's it. And then also another thing I've noticed that I really don't care for on this image is the skull. Like the skull looks like it's just floating there. I'm not sure what the actual like source material was for this piece, but it looks like they photoshopped whatever she was holding out and put a skull in, which, Garrett has some weird obsession with skulls, and I don't know, it just looks off there along with her face. Just this is a bad piece. I do not care for this piece at all, but for some strange reason I've seen people showing it love. I don't know, man. Moving forward, we have the Chanel patch stuff. This is the olive colorway, and then we'll take a look at the black on black a little bit later. Not the greatest pictures. I think there are some better leaks out there of people like actually wearing them, but just looking at it, you can kind of see, like I was saying, it has that like carpet texture on it. If you guys are familiar with Sakami, pretty much like all of their hoodies are Chanel patch or Chanel patch. Once again, I suck at pronouncing it. Also, this is the incorrect spelling. That's Chanel. But yeah. Yeah, I like these. I like these pieces. I saw some people complaining, like, yes, it's going to warrant a higher price tag, probably closer to that of the embroidered pieces that they did, the like embroidered hoodies, which I think were like maybe 128. I forget. I didn't buy one, but my guess for this is probably like between 128 and 148. So keep that in mind. It's probably not going to be your regular $88 hoodie. And I guess just to jump back, another thing I wanted to point out from, I guess we'll have to take a look at the drop list, is I don't think any of these are going to be cropped. Like they said, they're using new blanks and like new cut and sewn stuff. So you can see like the bottom hem is still there on that hoodie, and then also on the black colorway. So I wouldn't imagine these are going to be cropped. And then for their embroidered hoodies, they didn't crop them. I'm not sure if this is like the terry blank that they use, but yeah, I don't think anything is going to be cropped in this drop. So keep that in mind. And then last piece we have is the black on black one, which actually offers the best view of the Chanel patch, which you can see there. It looks a little bit rougher on this one, but I'd say they're more stiff than they are rough. Like, it's not like a super like coarse material. It's just it really is kind of like a smaller wound or whatever carpet, and just like put that on a patch and then attach that to the hoodie. That's what it is. I always thought they were kind of interesting. Like I said, you know, Sakami does like some really cool ones. You see it from time to time on other brands too, but I don't know. I don't think it's a bad piece at all. But that does wrap up the drop list. And I will mention, if you guys are planning on going for the drop, or just like you want to chill and talk about Revenge, I will be live 1 hour before the drop. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Good luck going for whatever you plan on going for. Hope everything's dropping that you want. I know a lot of people wanted the Lightning Globe hoodie to drop, but it's still not here, and we've been waiting like 6 months for that. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later today.